Hi, my name is Rhiannon and I want to talk to you today about active focus. Many of you already know that active focus is the hinge pin to the EndMyopia method for natural vision improvement. If you didn't already know that, but you would like to learn more, go to endmyopia.org. Okay, so you're new to the method, you're really struggling to find active focus. I know, most of us did. If you haven't already dealt with your ciliary spasm, you really need to start there. You're not likely to find active focus if you're still locked up. Also, when you're trying to find it for the first time, you need to give your eyes the best opportunity to do so. Good natural light is optimum conditions for your eyes to work under. Next to a bright window will work, but outside sitting in the shade on a bright sunny day is ideal. Okay, let's talk about that term, active focus. Too many people are interpreting the term active focus as something they need to force. They squint, they manipulate their eyes, they cause strain. This is not active focus. It is not an action of causing your eyes to focus. It's just giving your eyes the opportunity to clear blur. That's all it boils down to. I prefer to think of it in terms of conscious focus. I am consciously connecting with my visual stimulus. This doesn't come naturally to myopes. I know. So I'd like to think of it or describe it in a sense that people do relate better to. Let's give you an example of hearing. When you're sitting in a room with a consistent sound, like a fan or ticking clock or something else, you, after a while, learn to relegate that to the background. You stop hearing it on a conscious level. But if you give it just a little bit of attention, it snaps right back to the foreground and you can hear it just fine again. What you're doing with active focus is very similar to that. So that brings us to the two methods of active focus, push and pull. The push method is very much like what I just described. Something's just a little tiny bit blurry, you give it just a little bit of your attention, and bam, it's clear. You're pushing your bubble out just a little bit to accommodate that blur. The second method is pull method. Something that is very blurry, generally quite a bit outside your diopter bubble. You can pull that into focus, but only for a briefest moment generally to begin with. It gets a little bit longer and easier with time, but it usually isn't most sustainable kind of focus. When you're practicing active focus, you should mix up both kinds of focus and continue challenging your eyes. However, for the most part, you want to do that push method because you're not going to introduce strain and it's going to be the easiest thing to incorporate in your day-to-day life. I hope this helps. I know there's a lot of confusion about active focus. It isn't as hard as it sounds. It's not as elusive as it sounds. If you like this, please like it and give it a share. I hope to help all you people who are struggling. I know I struggled a little bit too, and there's no good reason for it. So hang in there, be patient, don't strain your eyes, and good luck and best wishes on your journey back to 2020.